What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another gameplay episode here on MetaBroz. I'm Moldy Potion. This is my Braja, Metacracks.
Hey, guys.
And today we're doing round two, right? Round two. Frost vs. the Frog.
Of the Frost Frogman Killer, specifically designed to assassinate Frogman, which he did. You saw that yesterday. Yeah. Didn't even bring out a Frogman, although I had both in my hand because there was no point. Would have been removed immediately before even letting me bookmark that second card, and there was no beastie to target with his power charmed because he had burrowed his beasties.
That's true. That's true. I liked to just picture Frogman like a distance away from the arena, viewing the battlefield and being like, I'm not going down there.
Like Gandalf up on the hilltop at the end fight of the original.
Yeah, like at Helm's Deep. Except exactly. Gandalf turns around and leaves and it's like, nah, fuck that.
No, we're just going to get ourselves killed. So I'm back with what I kind of coined the no-fat Frogman. I'm trying to keep it as close to 40 pages as possible. Nothing extra. However, we have hit the sideboard. I hope that we have a better game today, meaning that I hope that we win. And I'm looking forward to continuing the gauntlet of Frogmen. So I have 4 Frogmen spellbooks. I have the Frog Fireman, as you've seen already. I have a Fearsome Frogman that we'll be playing next if he stomps this one quickly. And then I have a Love Bell, which is Ding Bell and Frogman.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm also interested to try out some other spell books. So this was the one I was most excited about with the Frost, because I just think Frost is so overlooked right now. Like, maybe I shouldn't even be saying this on our channel because I'm so invested in this spell book that I'm probably going to be taking it to the tournament. But I also want to try out Ding Bell. You know, I've got a pretty badass Ding Bell build that did really well earlier on our channel, so I want to bring that back for a checkup. And also an Earth build. And I had an Earth build earlier that was based around Tehihan and Giants, and it was pretty intimidating, but I've reconstructed that to be more of a tournament-ready spellbook, and I think it's deadly. So we're going to have to try all these out. It's pretty exciting. We've got like a gauntlet of matches leading up to Orlando.
Yeah, and it's I'm really looking forward to all the games up and through, and especially when you get back and seeing how that plays, like what you learn, what changes our own meta based on that tournament. I'm enjoying building 40-page spellbooks with aura artifacts, with Terra, and with some of the most famous beasties like Frogmen, Bigfoot, Kets. Yep. I haven't even played a spellbook with Kets because I never had a full playset until, today. So second edition came in. We have our 20 Ketses. So we've got a few playsets now. Yep. And I really like these games. They're more thoughtful. They require more brain power. Not as jank. So I'm not looking to, pull a trick like a boil over or a bubbling brew, excuse me. No, a boil over. I was right. Yep.
Right.
I'm not looking to deal 1,000 damage in a single turn, walking the tightrope between having the perfect hand and mulliganing endlessly until I do.
Right.
It looks like everything is playable. And yesterday's match was great. It was frustrating because you locked me out of my Frogman lockdown, but it was still a good game. Before we get started here, guys, if you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball and you want to support the channel, a great way to do that is to use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout.
Yeah, absolutely. It won't cost you anything extra, but it lets them know you love our channel, and we're pretty sure that it directly supports us in some way. We're working on figuring that out. And then if you want to support us actually directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z, sign up for any of those tiers. We do merch giveaways and art giveaways at the end of every month. I've got a really cool one coming up at the end of this month, not to like nudge you into it, but guys, this is a good one.
Yeah,
trust me.
This will be in our opinion, the coolest thing we've given to our patrons so far.
Yep.
And some of you have seen it. There's some spoilers around, so you know what's coming.
Some of you know what's coming.
But we're just looking forward to it. I mean, I'm looking forward to it just to get it here.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to us having them, and I'm also looking forward to seeing them arrive at the patrons because it just brings me so much joy.
Can we say what it is, or is it still sort of a surprise?
Let's
what? Are we saying it?
I can't decide. So let's just say it. Let's say it. It's the playmat design that I just posted recently for the Wilderness release. I'm doing a early order wave of it that's going to go out to Patreons and anybody who pre-ordered it through my Instagram right now. So if you guys are interested in that playmat and you're not a patron, you can become a patron, or you can contact me directly and I'll add you to the pre-order list.
And now only the top tier auto wins that playmat.
Correct.
But everyone else gets what? Some type of discount discount being a patron?
Yeah, they would. Exactly. You can get a discount if you want to pick it up through me and you're one of our patrons. And also just for being a patron, you're going to be entered in a raffle. If you aren't top here.
Right.
Yeah, you'll be entered in a raffle to potentially win it. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. That's the obnoxious 9 tier. One of the obnoxious 9 will technically potentially win.
Exactly.
Well, one of you definitely will win. Okay. With that, elbow in.
Elbow in.
I'm definitely shuffled up.
I am so shuffled right now.
Let's flip. I think we lost our coin, unfortunately.
Well, we're on round 2, so technically you get to go first if we want to do this properly.
Okay, yeah, no, that's exactly what we'll do. So cool.
I'm gonna mulligan.
All right, I'll play. Okay, yep. We might need a coin, so keep them occupied while I go look for one.
All right. I don't know how to keep you guys occupied right now. So just check it out while I shuffle my... Oh, he's back.
You're lame, dude. You have nothing to say
I was so focused
about Orlando.
I'm so focused on right now getting a hand that's playable that's all my brain is thinking about. It's just like,
well, I'm flipping.
Shuffle and...
Heads.
You don't have to
first.
flip, though.
Oh, yeah, we already did this. Yeah. What am I saying? I don't know. My brain's always on too loud. There's too much going on in there. I always have something to say. In fact, the number one thing I say to myself, other than, existence exists, you guys have heard that already, is shh.
All right, I'm going to keep this. We'll see how it goes.
Quiet. Don't say anything. Shut up. And then inevitably, I stop telling myself to shut up and I just go forever, I guess. Okay, we're placing a water aura in the arena. We're generating 1 water aura. We're going to cast Bookmark, which allows us to draw or bookmark 2 cards from our spellbook or deck into our chapter or hand. Pass turn.
I will also bookmark a page, and I will bring a Permafrost into the arena, along with an Eternal Snowflake into the arena. Those are both Permafrost is the artifact essence that generates a frost and a water aura anytime you fatigue it.
I threw a mermaid scales down last turn too.
Okay.
Never could do that in real life or a tournament, guys.
I didn't notice you did that.
We're trying to play the best games possible, and I bookmarked those pages and then I didn't look and I said pass, but yeah.
I'll also bring a Winter Terra into the arena and I will pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking, Awakening, placing a water aura in the arena. Now, what is the move? Well, I think we just get started as fast as we can. So we'll generate 4 and we will contract a Chessie.
Not bad.
Yeah. Turn 2 Chessie. So Chessie, 4 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 neutral, 3 water, life points 80, gets an additional 50 bonus to the attack if the Lake Terra is in play. Not yet, but we do have them in here. When this page enters the arena, bookmark 1. Drowning Kelp is the attack, normally dealing 10 damage. This attack deals plus 10 damage for every other water page in the arena. So the Chessie attack will be dealing right now 10 base, 20, 30, 40. And with that, pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to bookmark a page, awaken my side of the arena, bring out a frost aura. I will generate 2 wait, what's the better way to tap this? Tap fatigue. I will generate a frost and a water aura and then another frost aura to contract Kalu Palik. So Kalu Palik is a beastie demon, 4 per spellbook, costs 1 neutral, 2 frost aura, has 50 life points, has the trap trait, but I'm just contracting it normally right now, gets a 20 damage bonus from the Winter Terra, also gets a 20 damage bonus from the Ocean Terra. When you contract Kalu Palik, if target caster is below the age of 15, he's not. That's also a non-item in a tournament. Age can't be used on 4th wall effects. Or if there is ice within eyesight, and I have done my best to draw and represent ice. I even wrote ice next to it. Like, can we just be clear? This is an ice cube. Because ice is mostly about the color. It's hard to draw ice with black lines.
In Orlando, if you play this spell book and the Ninja Turtles are performing their concert with Vanilla Ice, you could go, Right, there's the ice.
There's ice within eyesight, guys. That's a good one. Okay, so if there's ice within eyesight when you contract Kalupalik, inflict target opposing beastie with 2 frozen counters. So we will inflict Chessie with 2 frozen counters, meaning that Chessie will not awaken on the next turn and cannot be awakened by any means on the next turn until those frozen counters count down. While Kalupalik is in the arena, it cannot be damaged by beasties inflicted with frozen. Icy Drowning is the attack. It inflicts 2 frozen, deals 40 base damage. This attack deals plus 10 damage for each frozen indicator on opposing pages. That is an indicator, not a counter. So it would get plus 10 damage from Chessie, not plus 20. And with that, I will pass turn.
Okay, we will bookmark Awaken, not
Chessie will
count down, which technically happens at the end, I believe, of the turn. Your turn, that is. And now, what are our options?
I'm going to check that if it's the end of the turn or the beginning.
Yeah. I mean,
it's important.
It does make a difference.
Yeah.
Yep, with poison and all that. And all right, generating 1 to cast Bookmark again, allowing us to draw 2 cards.
At the start of the turn, you remove a counter.
All right, cool. With that, so let's see. Here's the thing about her. This page cannot be damaged by beasties inflicted with frozen. So because the beastie's already frozen, it won't add more frozen.
Right.
However, and it will count down at the beginning of your turn.
Yes.
So Chessie will not be frozen on your turn, but when she attacks, just before damage is dealt,
Chessie
2
will
indicators,
be frozen.
2 frozen, will be placed on Chessie. Therefore, Chessie will not harm Kalupalik.
Right.
And Kalupalik will deal a total of 40, 60, 80 damage.
90 actually because, 100 because of the frozen counters and the aura advantage. Frost deals an extra 20 damage to water pages.
So 40 is the base plus 10, which would be 50 with the frozen counter.
Right.
And then 20 because of winter.
So it would be 40. And then when Kalupalik inflicts Chessie with frozen, she'll put 2. You're right. It's the indicator. So 40,
90,
50 plus 20
90.
Is 70 plus another 20 is 90. Yep, exactly.
Okay. Just making sure she's going to kill Chessie. Man, she's going to kill Chessie. So, what is her life points right now?
50.
50 is her life points. All right. Well, I'm going to do something I don't really want to do. It's a bit of a bummer. Yeah. Man. Don't like that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Kalupalik, she needs to be taken care of to some extent. So we're going to generate 3, and we're going to contract a Wallowa Lake crustacean. So 4 per spellbook, contraction cost 1 neutral, 2 water, life points 55, has the trait Stone Skin. So all combat, I always start off weird. All damage outside of combat will be reduced to 0. Also has regen, so at the end of every single turn, this crab is going to recover 10 life points. Would get an additional 10 bonus to the attack and 10 life points if the island or the Lake Terra were in play. Reduce combat damage this page takes by half, rounded down after modifiers. This page cannot be placed in your chapter by opposing pages, so no scared or fear. Colossal Clamp is the attack, normally dealing 40 damage. If this attack destroyed a beastie, bookmark 1. So I wouldn't normally do this early, but I mean, Kalupalik. So we're going to Lightning in the Bottle our crab, which will awaken our crab, giving our crab first strike. So we will attack Kalupalik, and first we will flip to see if Kalupalik is paralyzed.
Come on, tails.
Heads. So Kalupalik is paralyzed, takes 40 damage, cannot attack back, which is great for us. And that paralyzation will remain until the end of your turn. Am I right?
Yes.
So she can't be awakened. Could a lightning in the bottle wake up a paralyzation? No, actually.
It could awaken it.
But it wouldn't be able to do anything.
Right.
It would just be awake.
I mean, she's going to wake up on my turn, but yeah, she won't be able to do anything.
She can't attack. She can't use her power. She's locked down for at least a turn. So that's what we were going for. Pass.
Okay. I will bookmark a page. Awaken.
And Chessie is no longer frozen.
That is correct.
That is correct. Oh, I got to revisit some of those movies.
So let's see. What is the best move here? I will...
If you're playing a tournament and you're hearing like go ninja, or like ice baby, doom 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 chicka doom doom.
Oh, it's just going to be so
Is that
rich.
what it is, or is it? We've gone through this before.
It's doom 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 da doom 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 da doom doom. And he claims that the is why it's not the same as Under Pressure.
Under Pressure.
He's like, it's the greatest interview. You got to watch. He's like, no. Under Pressure is doom 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 digga doom 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 digga doom doom, and I am doom 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 digga doom doom. Exactly.
That's amazing.
It's hilarious. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, right. The best move. Well, I think
Great Blizzard.
the best move is, I wish,
Yeah.
is to generate 1, 2, 3, 2 frost and 1 water aura, and contract another Kalupalik.
So annoying. Oh man.
And I will place 2 frozen counters on Chessie would be dealing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's enough to kill a Kalupalik. I'll put 2 more frozen counters on Chessie. And then I will generate 2, and I will contract Ami Cook.
Ooh.
If you guys don't remember from the last game.
Last night I laid in bed, not an exaggeration, guys, and was like, Mother Omni God, I need an answer for this.
Such a good beastie.
Too
Ami
good.
Cook is...
Hold on, just one more second. That Burrow shit's insane, okay? He's going to read the card to you. You know what? I'll bitch after.
There you go. Ami Cook's a beastie, 6 per spellbook, costs 2 frost aura, has 30 life points, also has the trap trait, but I'm just normally contracting it right now, has the burrow trait, which means that at the start of each turn, I can declare that Ami Cook is burrowing for the turn and place a burrow indicator on Ami Cook, and then Ami Cook cannot declare attacks, also cannot be declared as a defender or use its powers, but it also cannot be targeted by attacks, spells, powers, or artifacts.
The only thing that you can target Omni-Cook with is a potion.
Yep.
So who cares? And he gets to pick this without fatiguing, without paying.
Yep.
This just takes Omni-Cook off the board, or more appropriately, burrows him underneath the arena. He can still be flooded because, he's in the ground. So I guess he wasn't like an underground base. He was just, topsoil. We can still drown him. But it takes a lot, and he's safe most of the time unless he wants to attack with him, and then he can just make him safe again.
Right.
It's so annoying.
So I will... let me continue reading.
Yeah,
There's a 4th wall effect. This page's attacks deal plus 20 damage if a fishing rod is within eyesight. There's a little fishing rod there for you. It's a legal 4th wall item. And while this page is in the arena, it gains first strike while defending. It also gets a 15 damage bonus from the Winter Terra and another 15 damage bonus from the Lake Terra. Gaping Maw is the attack. It inflicts 1 frozen counter and deals 20 base damage. So there's Ami Cook. And I gotta just at this point pass turn.
Okay.
Removing Paralyze from my Kalupalik, and Ami Cook will be burrowed for this turn.
Of course he will.
Digging down in the ground.
Yeah, man. I had no clue that burrow could be activated at the start of every single turn. I thought you would decide on your turn. I don't want to confuse people. I thought wrong, guys. I think it's my favorite. Like if I had to pick invisible or unblockable or flying or even spirit, No, I'm going to pick this.
It's kind of the best trait. You have to have a deck that can operate with not having a lot of blockers, because when you're burrowing your beastie, they won't be able to block. But yeah, it's awesome. They disappear for a turn, essentially.
Okay, I must have bookmarked because I awakened. I wouldn't have awakened if I didn't bookmark. Mm-hmm. But damn me, bitching about Omni Cook. I don't know if I bookmarked or not.
And Chessie's not awake.
Oh, of course not. No. Chessie's asleep. So, all right. Man. Oh, and then I did bookmark, and I placed a mermaid scale into the arena awakened, which is not appropriate. So, what should we do here, guys? All right. Okay. Man. Such a risk. Can't get to this burrow beastie, and he's going to be hitting for how much when he attacks one of my frost beasties next turn?
One of your water beasties?
Water beasties, yes, because he's strong since he's frost.
He will be dealing 20 base damage plus 20 because they are a water page and he's a frost page. That's 40 plus another 15 for the Winter Terra. So that's 55 plus 20 for the fishing rod. So 75 damage.
That's insane. That is so obnoxious. We don't like that. Man, what do we do? And we could kill one Omni right now. I mean, one Kalupalik. I don't know where Omni came from. One Kalupalik right now. And we should, because they're going to start locking us down and not damaging us.
They are a problem.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah, man. All right. So, yeah, okay. I mean, gosh, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I have. Yeah, let's do it. Little uncomfortable. Don't really want to do this, but it's definitely the move. It's the move. Okay, we will. We will attack and kill the Kalupalik.
Okay.
That has the 40 damage. We don't need to do the paralyzation. We know she's just going to die.
Yep.
So we get to bookmark because the crab killed, which is great. And... All right. Yeah, I see a good move. It's the move. It's not what we normally do, but let's do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to contract another Chessie in the arena. Then we're going to lightning the bottle our Chessie, which will awaken and give Chessie first strike. So we will attack and kill the other Kalupa.
Okay. You got her.
All right. And with that, we're going to now give up at least one of our beasties. Pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to bookmark a page. Awaken my side of the arena here. Oh, and Ami Cook awakens and is no longer burrowed. Now, I would be dealing 75 damage with Ami Cook.
So actually, you can't kill one of my beasties unless you had a little extra damage.
Exactly.
And Omni would die. Omni? Why am I saying Omni?
I don't know.
Omni Cook.
I think the best move right now is to generate 1, 2, 3, 4 and contract Wahila.
Okay.
So Wahila is a beastie wolf, 2 per spellbook, costs 1 neutral and 3 frost aura, has 70 life points, has stone skin, so all damage outside of combat is reduced to 0, gets a 25 damage bonus from the snowing Terra and a 25 damage bonus from the forest Terra. As Wahila enters the arena, until the end of your next turn, my next turn, it is considered to be snowing. All beasties controlled by opposing casters do not awaken at the start of their next turn. The power is Frozen Ambush. All fatigued beasties controlled by target opposing caster take 20 damage. Chilled Crunch is the attack. It inflicts 3 frozen counters and deals 30 base damage. I'm going to attack one of your mermaid scales and destroy it.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
And then I'll pass turn and I'll burrow Amikuk.
All right, so they're not frozen. They just don't awaken.
Right.
It would be worse if they were frozen. Like, we could still pull a lightning in the bottle potentially and wake one of them up and do something.
True.
All right. Okay, so awakening. So Chessie, normally hitting for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 damage. What are Wahila's life points?
Wahila's got 70 life points.
Just out of reach.
Just out of reach.
Whoa, man, because you took away the mermaid scale.
Right.
That would have made the difference for us.
Yes. Stripped you of one of those water pages.
Whoa. Damn. Okay. So then what is the move? What is the move? What is the move? I know what I want to do, but I'm afraid to do it. I feel like I have to, though, because I can't have this. This is one of these beasties like Indrid. It has to be removed. Like Tizerac, it has to be removed. It has to be taken care of immediately. We can't let him start dropping how many? 10 frozen?
No, he only drops 3 frozen.
Oh. And all fatigued beasties take 20 damage anytime.
Well, 40 because he's a frost page and you're water pages.
Oh, you need to take care of him immediately. Oh my God, dude. Gross. Well, I don't think this is going to end up well for us this next turn, but we have to do it. So first we're going to contract Potion Seller. So Potion Seller, one of the new favorite beasties. Not the favorite, that's Frogman. We've established that. 2 per spellbook, 1 neutral is the contraction cost. Life points 10, has fleet, so you can use the power immediately. The power potions shop, once per turn, place a potion page from your cemetery into your chapter, paying 1 neutral aura for each stock counter on this page. Awaken this page and place a stock counter on it. This page may be used by your opponent on their turns. So we have use the Potion Seller to go and get a lightning in the bottle that goes back to our chapter. Potion Seller immediately awakens. There's now 1 stock counter. So it will cost 1 to do that next time. Then we're going to use the other 3 to power up red, our Chessie. Nice. Now dealing an additional 100 damage and has an additional 100 life points. And we will use the lightning in the bottle to awaken Chessie, giving Chessie first strike, attacking and killing Wahila.
Okay. Yep. You got it. You got Wahila.
Yep. Had to. And with that, pass turn.
Okay. Remove the burrow counter, bookmark a page, awaken.
So
my side of the arena.
The issue is I powered up a Chessie. And I think he's going to get rid of her with some frost shit. And I just have to be okay with that. Alaskan Vortex is what I'm expecting now.
I am going to, let's see here. Yeah, we don't really have a choice, guys. There's other ways I'd like to play
Alaskan
this,
Vortex.
but he has forced my hand. We're going to contract Alaskan Vortex, which is a spell, 2 per spellbook, costs 4 frost aura. I have fatigue to generate 4 frost and 1 water aura. Destroy up to 1 target. I'm sorry, that's very key. Destroy up to 1 beastie controlled by each opposing caster. Take up to 2 frost spells from your cemetery whose combined aura costs are 3 or less. Place them into your chapter. So I don't have anything in my cemetery, which is why this isn't an ideal play, but destroy up to 1 beastie. I will destroy Chessie.
Destroy up to 1 beastie controlled by each opposing caster. Why doesn't it say target? Why did you hesitate on the word target?
Because technically, I kind of wanted to save this for the situation, but technically that can kill Frogman. It can kill magic-proof beasties because it's not targeting them.
Are you
100%?
You've gone through this. You've prayed to the metazoologist gods. They've opened the clouds and given you the knowledge.
Vortex is very carefully worded because it's one beastie on each caster. It's not. They don't say target.
Do I choose my beastie or do you?
No.
Then you're targeting a beastie.
But I'm not.
Oh, this is so lame. I don't
very
like that.
Carefully worded.
So what is the point of Magiproof if you got cards like that don't target, but you get to choose?
This came out in Nightfall. It's part of their way of trying to break the meta a little bit because everybody's playing Frogman.
Making things confusing, and you should not.
It's not up to me, man.
Kill Frogman.
It's not up to me.
You're a percentage of it somewhere in there.
Get rid of Chessie.
Yeah, I know. I knew Chessie was. Oh, I got the bookmark a card because Chessie showed up last turn because I brought another No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You power up Reddit Chessie. Yeah. And I will
attack and use your Omni Cook and then let Omni Cook die? Or is Omni Cook just going to burrow again?
I'm going to attack your Mermaid Scales with Omni Cook.
Okay.
And then, I'll pass turn and burrow my Omni Cook.
All right. We're going to bookmark, awaken. We will destroy the Eternal Snowflake, absorb aura, which will give us 1 frost aura, I believe. Mm-hmm. And we will also bookmark a page from that.
Yep.
What an incredible card. All right, so we've got 1 floating frost. We bookmark. We get to set down an aura this turn. So we sort of have a total of 4 in a way. 1, 2, 3. That's not going to work for us. Can't get Omni Cook. Omni Cook can continue to attack us next time. All right. Okay. Well, I guess the move is... Maybe we save a blocker for Omni Cook, so Omni Cook can't deal damage to us, and then we can try to kill. Let's at least do this. Let's generate 1 and use the potion shop power of the potion seller, putting that stock counter at 2, awakening the potion seller, and getting a lightning in the bottle back to our hand. And
by the way, your Mermaid Scales should be in the limbo.
I appreciate you saying that. Mm-hmm. Artifacts and beasties go in limbo, guys. And there's a beastie that should be in there too. And another Mermaid Scale.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You would have had a game loss for that.
What? For 1, putting it in the wrong spot?
Doing it once is a warning. Repeating the same thing is a game loss.
Hey, man, you only warned me once.
It's true.
All right. So... Yeah, I know what I want to do. Keep hitting for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. So we will attack and deal 50 damage right there. Don't know why I didn't. That was too much thought. That was too easy. Pass.
Okay. Omni Cook is no longer burrowed. Awakening my side of the arena. Gonna Gen 1 and contract an index. Not getting any aura this game, which is pretty interesting.
So index allows you to go grab a beastie, but it can be the only page you play. Period.
Yes, exactly.
So you can put down an aura page, I believe. Right?
Yep, I could still put down an
aura page. But you couldn't put down an aura artifact or an aura essence because that would be an artifact. So yeah. Aura pages are the only things you can play when you play index. And do you have to reveal the beastie?
Yes.
All right.
Let's grab... Cook? No, I think I'm going to grab Jack Frost.
Yeah, okay.
Slip him into my...
I get it.
My chapter, although right now, with the aura, I mean, I can contract him for 3 with the Winter Terra active. That's one of his effects. But right now, I don't have any aura, and I definitely have aura in the spell books. This is a little odd.
Well, you had aura. I just took it away.
No, I know. I mean, I have aura pages in here too. I have like 11 resource cards. So the fact that I'm sitting pretty like this is a little odd. Don't really want to lose Omni Cook. if I attacked, I wouldn't kill the crab. I would deal 75 damage to the crab, and that would get cut in half. It would only be 30 damage, and the crab would recover that pretty quickly. So I'm going to pass turn, burrow my Ami-Cook.
Also frozen, right? Deals frozen?
Yeah, it deals 1 frozen.
Okay. Let me ask you this. What would the correct terminology? Would you say, I'm going to pass turn and burrow my Omni-Cook? Is that the right order?
Yeah, so when you pass turn, at the start of each turn, each player gets priority. So if you want to cast an anytime spell or do something before the other player bookmarks, you have that chance. Basically, you say pass turn, they have priority to do something. If they don't, you have priority to do something, and then they bookmark. So I'm just trying to make it simpler by saying I pass turn, and then I will burrow Ami-Cook.
Well, no, I want to be clear about it, because you're about to go to a tournament where I don't want little tiny infractions or anything like that stopping this thing.
Right.
Okay, so you've passed. Omni-Cook is burrowed. There is no N.
No. Ami-Cook.
Ami-Cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be saying Omni in a second here. There's no question. Yeah. So, all right, we're bookmarking. We're awakening now. Can't get me cook. So we'll focus on something else. Interesting. Well, oh man, it's like, no, we're just gonna stick with this. So I'm gonna attack and deal another 50 damage to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, it's the move. It's probably the move to do. Lightning in the bottle, wake up, deal another 50 damage to you.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right.
I am trying to control the control deck right now. That's what's happening. I don't have my Loveland. Not that he could help me anyway, because the beast would be burrowed, so I could never target it. But I'm trying to keep this crab to protect my potion cellar, so I can grab that lightning in the bottle back and keep hitting for at least 100 every turn.
So all I can really do right now is generate 1 and contract Ice Spell. Ice Spell is a spell. It's called Ice Spell. Guess what? It's an ice spell. 4 per spellbook. It costs 1 frost aura. Target beastie is inflicted with 2 frozen. I will inflict Chessie with 2 frozen.
Generating 2 to play Dampen.
Oh, look at you.
So Dampen costs 1 neutral, 1 water, 3 per spellbook. This page can be played at any time. Target spell does not resolve effects or traits.
And there you go.
It's a counterspell.
There you go. So ice spell goes to my cemetery. It fizzles. My favorite word,
as we say, although that is nowhere in the MetaZoo terminology.
One of the MZOs said it the other day, and I was like, ha, I am justified. Okay. Yep. Still just going to pass turn and bury Ami-Cook.
Justified. Okay. Bookmarking. Awakening. Man. Tricky. All right. What do we want to do here? Well, first we will attack for another 50.
Okay.
All right. And then we'll generate 1 to bring out another potion seller. Use the potion seller's ability, Potion Shop, putting the stock counter on him, awakening him, grabbing a lightning in the bottle from our cemetery, placing it back in our chapter, immediately using it on Chessie to awaken and attack again so we can continue the 100 damage drain. And with that, we're going to save our blocker. Pass turn.
All right. No longer burrowed. I will bookmark awaken. Hey, there we go. A frost aura. Look at that. He might have another, but we're just going to try it again. I'm going to cast ice spell. Yep, whatever. You know, get it out of the way.
Dampen. So counterspelled again.
Pass turn. Burrow Ami-Cook.
All right. Bookmarking. Awakening. And place another water aura in the arena. And now let's see. We will deal you 50 damage.
Okay.
And then we will pay 1 for the first potion seller, taking that stock counter to 2, allowing us to get back a lightning in the bottle, which we will use on Chessie to awaken, deal another 50 damage.
Okay.
And then we will pay 2, and our other potion seller, which the stock counter will go up to 3 after using his power, to get back the lightning in the bottle again to awaken Chessie to attack for another 50 damage.
All right.
So what life are you at right now?
650.
Yeah, all right. That's something. Turn.
Okay. Bookmarking a page. Omni-Cook is no longer burrowed. Awaken. My side of the arena. Yep. Don't have much choice. Just got to do what I can. I'll generate 2. Contract another Omni-Cook. And pass turn. Burrowing both of my Omni-Cooks.
All right. Bookmarking. Awakening. And I guess we're just going to keep doing what works right now. We're going to... Well, what is the move? No, hold on. Ooh, man. Yeah, we'll generate 3. So we can contract another crustacean.
Okay.
And then we will attack you for 60 with Chessie. Oh, actually it would be 10 would be the base, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Okay.
So I guess there would be 10 more from last time because I did have that aura in there. It would actually be 20 more from last time. I think that's all we're going to do just to play it safe. I mean, he's got 2 Omni-Cooks. I did it. Omni-Cook. He's got 2. We could potentially take out 1. Is that worth it for us?
How could you do that?
Well, if and when you decide to attack, like my potion seller, for example, I could block with my crab and kill one of them.
Right.
That's all. I'm just planning ahead. Like I said, I'm trying to control the control deck. So, yeah. All right, that's going to be it for now. Pass turn.
Okay. Remove burrow from my Omni-Cooks. Bookmark a page. Awaken my side of the arena. Generate 2. Contract another Omni-Cook.
Ooh, man.
Starting to add up a little bit. I will attack your crab with my Omni-Cook.
Okay.
So,
yep. So how much damage?
So 30 damage to the crab.
Yep.
Well, 75 technically.
Reduced in half, rounded down to the closest 5.
Yep.
So, 30 damage to the crab, and the crab will actually strike back, killing. We could flip for paralyzation, but it's going to die anyway.
Doesn't really matter.
And I get to bookmark a card because my crab killed and has 30 damage. So
not that one. This crab,
of course.
And then I'll finish him off with my other Omni-Cook.
Oh, okay.
So Krabby's dead. Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs is dead.
Yeah. All right. You got him. Crab died.
And with that, I'll pass turn and burrow my Omni-Cooks.
Okay. I'm going to bookmark Awaken. All right. What can we do? We're going to place a Permafrost into the arena. Aura Essence. Enters fatigued. And now, can't get to the Omni-Cooks. Omni-Cooks will begin to do the same thing. Take a crab or a Chessie away from us. Need to be prepared for that. Huh. Well. Okay. So 1, 2, be another 100 damage. Well, it would be 10 base, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So it'd be 120 damage. If I went the potion seller route again and double attacked with Chessie, I'd be dealing 120 damage. I would have you down below 500. Is that the right move? I kind of feel like it is. Man. Yeah. Damn, those Ami cooks. That make me think way too much. And I got a frogman in my hand again. I can't do anything with him. Like, I could bring him out, but then I need to protect him. Which maybe that's the move. I'd be bookmarking an extra card every turn. It would get me, closer to the end. I could try to protect him one at a time by leaving both of my beasties open. I would stop putting on, like, the pressure. Yeah, I think I'm tempted to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to generate 2, and I'm going to contract a Loveland Frogman. So in case you guys don't know, 2 per spellbook, contraction cost 2 water, life points 50, Magiproof, so cannot be the target of spells, apparently only if the spells say target, even though there are spells where you choose the target, but it's not considered targeting.
Choosing is different than targeting, yeah.
Any spell you contract may be contracted by Loveland Frogmen. Instead, if you blow Loveland Frogmen, a kiss. Any effect of a spell contracted by Loveland Frogmen that would affect you affects Loveland Frogmen instead. Think Dragon's Breath, where you, the caster, would take 100 damage or 50 damage. It would now be dealt to Frogman if you blew him a kiss. While Loveland Frogman is in the arena under your control, you may bookmark an extra page from the top of your spellbook at the start of each of your turns. That's what we're going for. That's why we're bringing him out right now, just for that card draw. The power charmed, if there is liquid water within eyesight, which there is a glass of water right there, target opposing page is inflicted with pretty much everything but frozen. The coin flip for the effects are automatically considered to be heads unless an effect would say otherwise. So Frogman is in the arena, Frogman is in the arena, and I will generate 2 more to use the Potion Seller's Potion Shop ability, increasing the stock counters to 3 on both, returning a lightning in the bottle to my hand. Then I will attack you for base 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then I will lightning in the bottle Chessie, unless you have some sort of response in between there.
No response.
And I will deal another 70. So 140 total in 1 turn.
Okay.
Oh, dude, what am I doing? Put that back. I'm so sorry, brother. I genuinely didn't mean to do that. I just want to get the lightning in the bottle back. I want to keep both my blockers. This is the whole point of this. I'm keeping my blockers so that he can't hopefully kill one of them, because I can then block each of his Omni cooks with each of my beasties. And now I have a lightning in the bottle back in case anything goes wrong. That's the best play. Thank you for letting me rewind past turn.
Okay. Bookmarking a page, awakening my side of the arena, removing those burrow counters from my Ami cooks. I will. Yeah, he's right, guys. If I attack his crab right now, he could block with Chessie.
Yep.
And then if I tried to attack Chessie, he could block with crab. So
that was the goal.
He's got a pretty effective defense there.
I'm protecting my potion seller so I can get more lightning in the bottles back. So I can attack, but then awaken them as long as I can pay for it. I am running out of that. And I can protect my frogman so I can bookmark 2. So I'm trying to play it smart, guys.
Okay. Yep. Pass turn. Bury my Ami cooks.
Okay. So bookmark and then extra 1 because of frogman. Awaken my arena. All right. What is the move now? Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, that's tempting. Oh. All right. Yeah. Is that the move? I think that's the move. All right, so base Chessie's dealing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 damage. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 aura. So I could bring back Lightning the Bottle twice if I really wanted to. Dealing a total of 210 damage with Chessie. But then Chessie, well, yeah, I could do that. 210 damage with Chessie, not bad. Oh, man. Or, man, thoughts. Okay. Right. All right, I have the safe play. Basically, just continue to do what we do. Where I attack, use that Lightning in the Bottle, keep my beasties as blockers, get at least one more turn like that. That's probably the move to do. It's probably the right thing to do. Oh, man. So, yeah, dude, lots of thoughts. I will attack you, dealing 70 damage to you.
Okay.
Rewind that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You would have a game loss right now.
Yeah, well, obviously. I mean, yeah, this is bullshit play, but this is also how we play at home sometimes, just to see if we can get the very best game. So I can like put him in a corner, which he's in right now. I want to see if I can end it this turn. I don't know if I can. So I'm going to go a little out there and try something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Actually, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's got to be like everything. 5. You know what I'm doing? So I'm going to contract the Oklahoma Octopus. Contraction cost 5 water. Life points 100. 1 per spellbook. Has fleet, so can attack right away. Has double regen, so we'll be gaining a total, not gaining, recovering a total of 20 life points, 10 for each regen at the end of every single turn. Gets an additional 20 bonus to the attack and life points if the Lake Terra is in play. It's not. You may place this page into the afterlife to create 8 tentacle tokens with 10 life point and 10 damage, and they also have fleet. This page cannot be targeted by opposing beasties while awake in the arena, which is just insane. That includes powers, so frogmen cannot target this octopus. Dying by drowning is the attack, normally dealing 50 damage and 3 poison. So it would be a total of... no, I'm not even going to do the math on that. I'm going to have this beastie immediately go into the afterlife.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring in 10.
8.
10 tokens. Thank you. Was it Justin? Is that how it was?
I forget who pointed out.
I think it was. But anyway, regardless, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our tentacle tokens are now in play. So Chessie will be getting plus 10 for every one of the tokens, which is why I said, screw that Lightning in the Bottle. Let's do a better play. It's a little risky. I am speeding up the game. I like doing it slow and safe, but I feel like this gives us an opportunity to close out the game a little faster. So then we will attack with Chessie. Base damage 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 for 150 damage.
I'm going to Icy Path, which is a spell. 4 per spellbook, costs 2 Frost R. The spell may only be contracted when any beastie declares an attack, even if it's not your turn. You may select a new target for the attack. You may select a page controlled by the attacking caster or the attacking caster as the target. Chessie's going to kill the crab.
All right. Chessie kills the crab. Damn it. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. That's an issue for us, actually. So we took the risk, and it was foolish. Because now he's going to be able to kill Chessie if he wants to. He could kill her.
Well, it depends. You do have a lot going on over there.
Well, in terms of life points, you attack with one Omni Cook, dealing 70 damage. Then Chessie hits back, killing that Omni Cook. And then you attack with the other. And even if I were to block with the Frogman, absorbing 50 damage, it would still roll over the additional, ending Chessie.
You have 8 tentacle tokens.
Chessie gets plus 10. I have 8 tentacle tokens. I'm fine. I'm thinking too much.
Guys, I do help him.
Only when there's no hope do you help. No hope for you in this case, just to be specific. Okay, let's end this shit. Yeah, I'm going to lightning in the bottle Chessie.
Okay.
Deal you that 150 damage I wanted to deal, which I believe is only 140 now. Base 10, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, you're counting 2 at a time. I see.
It would be 130, 140 damage total.
Yep, 140, totally.
Okay. So Chessie dealt 140. And with that, we're going to pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to bookmark a page, awaken my side of the arena, remove the burrow counters from my Ami Cooks. Well, I'm going to attack Chessie with my Ami Cook.
Okay. So what is the play now, guys? Dealing 70 damage, huh?
75.
75 damage.
Yeah, 20, 35, 45, 55, plus 20 our attack advantage, 75.
So let me ask you this. If I, let's just say hypothetically, wedge block with all my tentacle tokens.
I'm required to distribute at least 5 damage to each tentacle token, but only one of the tentacle tokens is going to hit back, and I can distribute damage beyond that 5 any way I wish.
Only one of the tentacle tokens is going to hit back?
Is going to be a primary defender. I mean, you could declare Chessie as the primary defender. You have to choose. You have to choose one primary defender who attacks back, and then the rest of them are just there to absorb damage or spread out damage.
Oh, okay, slow down one sec. I couldn't declare Chessie because Chessie's fatigued.
That's true.
Okay.
Well,
can I can't declare a defender if...
Well, here's the thing. Let's double check this, but here's how I believe it works. When I target Chessie, because Chessie is the original target, if no other defenders are declared, Chessie will automatically become primary defender. Now, if other defenders are declared...
I can still select Chessie as the primary.
I don't know. So that's what I'm checking right now, so don't say that yet.
Might go to the tentacles, and then Chessie would strike back. That would make sense.
Before you, but you're already saying something that might not be true. So let's
technically you were saying it, and
no, I stopped. I stopped and said I need to check this because Chessie defaults to primary defender.
Check.
I don't want people to be confused. Chessie defaults to primary defender if no other defenders are declared. However, the opposing caster that controls the target of the original attack can declare any number of defenders by fatiguing those pages. Then select only one attack on one of the defenders to use. Only beasties that are not already fatigued may be declared as defenders. The defender from which the attack was selected becomes the primary defender. If the opposing caster does not declare any defenders, the original target of the attack automatically becomes the primary defender.
I'm still not sure what the answer is.
Hang on. I got to read this carefully. The opposing caster that controls the target of the original attack can declare any number of defenders by fatiguing those pages. Then select only one attack on one of the defenders to use, and that defender becomes the primary defender of the original attack. Only beasties that are not already fatigued may be declared as defenders. The defender from which the attack was selected becomes the primary defender. If the opposing caster does not declare any defenders, the original target. So you cannot declare Chessie as a defender if you declare other defenders, and you must pick an attack on one of the defenders because Chessie becomes the target at that point.
Let me see this.
Not a defender.
Let me see this because I heard that very differently than you just read that.
I'm totally confident on this. I totally just read that in clear-mindedness And I've talked with other MZOs about this, but I just wanted to make sure in the rule book that that's how it went down. So the only way that Chessie can become the primary defender is if you declare no other defenders. Once you declare other defenders, Chessie is just the target, and they become the defenders from which you need to choose your primary defender. Chessie is not a defender unless nobody else is blocking.
The opposing caster that controls the target of the original attack can declare any number of defenders by fatiguing those pages. So,
so you can't fatigue Chessie.
Right. Chessie is already a defender.
No, Chessie is the target at this point. If you declare no other defenders, Chessie becomes the primary. If you declare other defenders, Chessie is just the target, not a defender. I'm totally confident on this. Like, we can keep talking about it, but I am 100% on this. I just wanted to look at the rule book to double check because I didn't want to say something wrong, but it wasn't wrong.
So Chessie is not considered a defender, even though she's been targeted.
She's just a target right now. If you select no defenders, she becomes primary defender and hits back. If you select defenders, she is not a defender. She is just the target. And then you have to pick one of your defenders who you fatigued as the primary defender.
And here's the thing. So let's say that, here you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I declare all of these tentacles.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then all the tentacles are going to get killed. Right? Because you're dealing how much damage?
75 damage. So 7 of the tentacles would be killed.
And 1 would be alive, and only 1 would hit back?
Yes.
So I'm putting up defenders for life points. I have to choose 1 to strike back.
Correct.
And because Chessie was targeted, and I'm choosing other defenders to defend Chessie, Chessie's not the defender.
Right.
The damage would roll over to Chessie if I didn't block it all.
Right.
They're really just giving me life points.
They're absorbing damage. That's essentially what defenders do.
Okay. Man. So in that case, wow.
Yeah, pretty serious situation playing out right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Damn. All right. A lot of thoughts. I mean, 70 damage?
75.
75 damage to Frost. From Frost to water.
Yep.
Because the additional 20 damage, that Frost is strong against water. Otherwise, it would be 55.
Right.
So it's dealing 75 damage. Man, I don't know what the right move is here. I think the right move, Chessie's got 80 life points. So I would need to, if I blocked 40 of this damage, then only 35 damage would be dealt to Chessie. And then when he attacks with the other, of course, wouldn't kill Omnicook, so I'd be facing this exact same thing next turn. Because Omnicook is not going anywhere because of the burrow.
True.
But I would kill one Omnicook right now because it's going to almost kill Chessie, and Chessie's going to kill at least one. Let's do it. Chessie is the primary defender because she's the only defender. 70 damage goes on to Chessie. 75 damage goes on to Chessie, and Omnicook dies.
Chessie hits Omnicook back, destroying Omnicook.
All right. Jeez, man.
Now I will attack Chessie with my other Omnicook.
Yeah, I get it. Another 75 damage coming through.
Chessie also has a frozen counter on it right now, but that doesn't really matter.
Oh, it does. 1 frozen? Just 1 from Mommy.
Yep. Just inflicts the 1.
I wonder why. What's the benefit of the 1?
One frozen counter typically is for things like Kalupalik, where
it bonuses her.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
it's just a little combo thing. Okay. So now we're going to 70 damage is what I have to block. So we're going to put up our Frogman and 2 tokens, which would be the 70 damage. Mm-hmm. So I would absorb all the damage.
Well, I'm required to allocate 5 damage to each beastie. After that, I can allocate damage any way I see fit.
Through them to the original?
To the original.
Wait, what sense does that make? Then what well, what is even happening?
Let's double check.
This game is making less and less sense.
Calm down.
Actually, I'm pretty calm right now. I'm just having fun. I'm winning, guys. I think we're going to win. Finally. Again. Always feels like the first time. That would make no sense. You put up defenders, and then you can just choose to ignore the defenders and go to the original target. I don't know, man.
Nope. I can only allocate to defenders, and then any damage that cannot be allocated to a defender rolls to the original target.
There we go.
There you go.
70 damage. I'm blocking with all 3. I'm losing all 3, and I'm hitting Ami. Oh, I wouldn't be hitting back at all. It just dies.
No, 70 and 5 damage would roll over to Chessie, destroying Chessie.
No.
Yes, because I'm dealing 75 damage.
Fine.
There
3.
You go.
My goodness.
There you go.
How many times do I have to say I want to block it all? Cool.
Well, you got to block it all to block it all. You know?
I just blocked it all.
So your last tentacle token
stays alive, hits back for 10.
Is alive, has 5 damage upon it. And if you declared it as the primary defender, it would hit back as 10. I'm going to assume you did that, even though you didn't.
That's why I just said hits back for 10.
I know, but you didn't declare it as the primary defender when you blocked.
Yeah, that's because I'm waiting for you to look up the rules so you know how to play.
You got to be on this shit. Don't try to pull that shit. You got to play it properly.
This is called being on it.
Okay. Anything else I can do? Nope. Pass turn.
All right. Bookmarking. Frost is gone. End of the turn.
Yeah. Awakening. Start of the turn. Frost is gone.
Yep. Start of the turn. Awakening.
Which is before Awakening.
Awakening. And then this is going to help us placing the lake.
Oh, that'll help me too.
Terra into play. I will attack you with Chessie for the base 10. Actually, base 60 because the lake Terra's in play. 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160 damage.
I will generate 2 and contract Icy Path. If you don't have a dampen.
I don't have a dampen.
Great. I'm going to redirect Chessie's attack. Let's just go ahead and destroy the permafrost.
Okay. And then I will generate 3, grab that lightning in the bottle, use it on Chessie, awaken Chessie, and attack you again.
Okay. This time the damage will get through. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Cutting it close here, people, but I'm not giving up.
Yep. Yeah. And then we'll also attack you for 10, and we'll do this one at a time, of course, but we'll just add it up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, unless you have a response in there.
No response.
Okay.
All right. Looking for that epic comeback, people.
Very close. Yep. And pass turn.
All right. Awakening. We're bookmarking. Sorry. Awakening.
So we're going to lose our Chessie. We know this. We're okay with that, but we have to be. We needed to get that damage through. He's so close to the end.
I'm going to contract another Ami Cook into the arena. And, yep, we're going to attack Chessie.
You got Chessie. Chessie dies.
Okay. Pass turn. Bury my Ami Cooks. Burrow my Ami Cooks.
Bookmarking. Awakening. There we go. And
did you bump that potion seller up when you paid? I don't think you did. They were both at 3.
Well, turns ago when I paid the 2 and bumped it up to 3.
When didn't you just last turn you paid 3 to get lighting in a bottle?
You are so right. It's at 4. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, brother. Appreciate that. Okay. Finish Awakening. Place that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Man, I love these water auras with like the Punisher skull in them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Come on. What can we do? Oh man, we're in a little bit of a bind. I mean, we're good. We're ahead. We gotta make this work. Oh, dude. What a trip. All right. Man. No, it's not gonna work. We will first just hit you with these guys. 10.
Okay.
20.
No responses.
30, 40, 50, 60.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's the right move or not. Both of his Omni Cooks are going to be attacking. He could take out my potion sellers. He could start taking down my tentacles. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Man. Cards in hand?
2.
All right, gonna generate 3. Going to use that potion seller.
Okay.
Stock counter goes up to 4. It's 4 on both of them. Gonna return the lightning in the bottle. Back to the chapter. Pass turn.
Okay.
Man, that was a lot of thought. I couldn't kill him. There's no way I was going to get the win in that turn as much as I wanted to. I think I got to stick to playing safe and smart because the moment I start doing risky shit, I regret it. You guys have heard me say that before. I got to remind myself.
Okay. I think pretty much I just have to start whittling away at the tentacle tokens. So I'll attack a tentacle token with Omnicook.
Okay. Do you care?
Doesn't really matter. Get one of the full health ones.
Yep, I figured that. You got it.
And I'll attack another one with my other Omnicook.
And you got that one too.
Okay. And I'll pass turn.
All right. We got to expect another icy path, but let's see what we can do. Bookmarking. Awakening. And first thing we will do is attack you. I'm going to just do all 4, 10, 20, 30, and 40. So that'll be the 40 damage. All right. Yep. And 5 damage on that one. I just got to deal 50 damage. 50 damage. Just got to deal 50 damage. Ooh, well, I think we can deal 50 damage. I think we can. 1, 2, 3. Generating 3 water aura to contract a Wallowa lake crustacean.
Nice.
Who will be hitting for 50 damage because the Lake Terra is in play.
Mm-hmm.
I will lightning in the bottle the Wallowa lake crustacean awakening.
There you go.
Attacking for the win.
There you go, man.
Okay, guys. What time?
I think we're over 30. We got to be.
Oh, dude, we're over an hour.
Yeah, that was a long
Damn.
game.
Oh, my gosh. How long are the tournaments? How long are the rounds in the tournament?
Oh, it's like, well, they have time limits on it. So basically the way it's going to work in Orlando is in the Terra only tournament, it is best of 3 rounds. You have 50 minutes to complete those rounds.
Oh, wait, all 3?
I believe you have, I think you have 50. Well, that's something to check, actually. So, I don't know. It might be 50 minutes per round, and then that would be the maximum. It might be 50 minutes per match, but then you get 3 additional turns. So basically, Yeah, I think it's per match actually, because they say, if I remember correctly, and I was just reading this morning, so it's 50 minutes plus 3 turns per match, and if you run out of time and you run out of turns, the player with the higher life points is declared the winner. Ooh. If you are tied on life points, then it is a tie. And because it's Swiss pairing, you each get 1 point for a tie. Whereas if you win, you get 3 points. So yeah, there's going to be best of 3 rounds lasting 50 minutes and 3 turns. So games like this, it would end.
It would never happen.
It would never have happened.
Oh man, that's wild.
We would have gotten 1 round in, and eventually they would have called time, and whoever was at the higher life points would take it.
I have a suggestion. I just thought of this. We haven't talked about it, so let me know how you feel. What if tomorrow, for the first time, guys, and this would be limited. This isn't something we do all the time. We would play like we play at home, where we don't read cards to people. Our audience, we love you guys. We want you guys to know what we're playing and all that. But when we play off camera, we know the pages, so we just fly. And I know that we're slowing ourselves down for the sake of making sure everyone's on the same page, literally. Maybe tomorrow, just temporarily, we sit down and we play fast.
Sure.
Like, just try to treat it like a tournament, even hit the 50-minute timer and see who comes out on top in 50 minutes. Because if this is never going to happen, it's nice to practice, but we should probably rehearse you for the real thing.
Yeah, totally. I'm down with that.
All right, cool.
Hope you guys don't mind that. We won't be reading the cards in detail. You've already seen them play if you've watched our past 2 episodes. So at this point, you should kind of have an idea what they're doing. And of course, we'll say when something's triggering. It's not like we'll just put indicators on things and not say anything.
I probably will. He'll have to explain a lot still. I'm kind of a nightmare for his brain, but hey.
I just got to make sure he's not pulling any fast ones.
Dude, I'm like the weight at the gym that gets you stronger, You're like, you carry me and
bookmark. Did I bookmark? I didn't bookmark.
All right, so lighting the bottle, attack with Chessie. Actually, no. Bring that back. Bring the lighting the bottle back, not the potion seller. Oh, wait, take the stock counter down. I didn't put the stock counter. I did. Oh, I did. No.
Yeah, so basically tomorrow I'm just going to be like...
Yeah, that's fair. That's
just
fair.
Like staring at his side of the arena.
Dude, and actually call me for infractions for real. Just be like, that's a warning. Like you would if you were a metazoologist, which you are. So, tomorrow, temporarily, guys, kind of a limited run. You're going to get to see more of the games that we do at home. We're just going to go as fast as possible, try to complete all 3 or best of 3 in 50 minutes. And I think we should probably play these again because you've won 1, right? And I won 1. Pretty good matches. Still haven't gotten to use my frogman the way I wanted, but hey, he gave us those bookmarks and it was a pretty close game for you only having a couple aura.
Yeah, that was rough for me. That was rough. But, I can hit the side deck and try to solve that problem. Or at least just hope I get a better draw next time, because I have the aura I need in here. I just didn't hit any of it.
Yeah, you hit those artifacts, but we got to scoop those, so.
Yeah, and then I got 1 aura page for the rest of the game.
2, technically.
First turn I had artifacts, and then I had an aura page, and I got 1 more, and then nothing.
Hey, man, I know how you feel.
Yep, it happens sometimes.
And now I know how you feel. Because I'm the winner.
True. You do.
Yeah, okay.
You do.
Guys, with that, if you happen to be shopping at Channel Fireball and you want to support the channel, a great way to do that is to use the code MetaBroz with a Z at checkout.
Down in the coupon code area there, you just pop it in.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything, doesn't save you anything, but it definitely helps us out.
Yeah, and if you'd like to help us more directly, you can go to patreon.com/MetaBroz with a Z. Like I said, we got a pretty cool giveaway coming up at the end of the month. All the top tier people automatically win all of the merch prizes for the month, and they get entered in an additional raffle for a secret prize every month. And then the lower tiers will be entered for that playmat, and there will also be I haven't quite decided if it's going to be a postcard or a sticker, but there's always some kind of art coming to all the tiers.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. We'll figure that out. For now, thanks again, guys, and we will see you next time
on MetaBroz.
Later, guys.